Hello everybody, Average Gamer here, and welcome to another episode of Supreme Ruler Ultimate / The Great War as Germany. So yeah, it's been a while since we've done any videos, and long story short, life kind of got in the way a little bit. But nonetheless, we're back, we're good to go, and we're gonna start playing some more Supreme Ruler. So I'm just kind of refreshing myself a little bit here. So we need oil. We finally fixed our situation with industrial goods, with all the road construction being finished. So oil is our major concern at this point. That's rubber. Rubber, not so much, because we have the rubber to produce in this area here, which will be good. Oil. I mean, here wouldn't be too bad. So will that spot. I don't know if that spot is water or, yeah, that's water. So we got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. Question for you. Here is Spanish Ghana. Yeah, you're being controlled right now by Spain. Ooh. Maybe a war of expansion. Maybe go into Nigeria. That actually might not be a bad thing to do, but we also have some stuff over there that we can do. Yeah, we have supply over here, so that's good. What I might do, actually... I just build a pier. Please. And I believe we have some engineers at this military facility. Okay. There we go. Supply trucks. Come on, tell me. We should have at least some here somewhere, don't we? Yeah, we do. There we go. Right, yeah. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Okay, we got 8. Okay. They're all just going to immediately be ordered there first. We're going to unpause. I'm going to highlight them all again and say, wait, I was wrong. Do me a favor, do construction at that location instead. Thank you. And they should all take, I don't know, like a year and a half to get there. As for our supply situation, it's still not the best in Africa, but what are you going to do? We've got our oil there. We got our troops deployed to these locations because we found... Oh, okay, I've already put oil there. So yeah, it looks like oil, like water, water extraction. Wow, words. I'm learning words today. Getting the ability to extract... this is oil. From the water would be a good thing. Gabon has a fair amount of access of oil. Middle East, obviously we already know historically they do. Canada in this version of the game does, and also has a lot of it up there, which is correct. Alaska. But, oh, that's right. We wanted to actually get involved with possibly New Guinea itself. Do you want to buy industrial goods? No, thank you. But yeah, so we got some oil there to produce. We also gonna have to build some roads and stuff. Work on our infrastructure here. But I was thinking, so maybe some expansionism in the Pacific, maybe? I don't really want to go after the Dutch East Indies, really. aka Indonesia. I mean, that oil's tempting right there. And, I mean, obviously the rubber production as well is pretty good. But I think I'm going to stick with our possible expansion into just New Guinea itself. We're going to once we get a little bit more advanced ourselves when it comes to tech, and we've worked on the little supplies issues here that we got, and obviously our oil issue. Once we get our oil situated where we're kind of okay when it comes to oil, We'll do that unless... Minister. Is there anywhere? Yeah, I can't... I mean, we can do synthetic oil because our coal production is really high. Because apparently we have 0... Oh, that's why. Coal's really good, and we can always reproduce more coal. For the moment, I'm going to order all you guys into reserve, because I don't really have any ideas what to build in Europe itself, other than throw a lot of money at construction and warships. Sweden wants to buy industrial goods from us, and so does the Soviet Russians. England loves us at this point, so I'm actually going to halt our support of the English, because I don't expect to be going to war with them anytime soon. I'm in the wrong screen. So we're going to stop supporting them. I don't think we're supporting anybody else at this point. What is our industrial good production? So we're getting a +4. We are so we get plus 4,000. They want 1,000 a day. They want 2,000 a day. They want 9,000 a day. So we couldn't do this even if we wanted to. This one, no, I really don't like signing these big deals, so we're not going to do anything there. I kind of forgot some of the stuff we were doing in the last episodes. I knew we were doing some economic stuff, but I can't really remember what it was, which is no big deal. It's like almost like a new election, new persons in power type thing. But yeah, so one of the things we want to do is we want to definitely throw a lot of money at some of our military stuff at this point. Just throw a lot of money at these units. Let's get our military all modernized. The Russians want to do... They want 70,000 tons. Okay. Costa Rica owes us industrial goods. Okay. No, I'm not going to do that either. But you want 70,000 tons. Do we have 70,000 tons to spare? We do. That I will agree to. But I can also counter and ask for just a little bit extra money. Ooh, they'll actually agree to that lump sum of 68, huh? What if we went to an extra billion? They'd actually pay an extra billion. How about an extra 6 billion? No, they won't go to 6 billion. 3? They won't do 3. 2. They won't do 2. 1.9? They won't do 1.9. Wait a minute. Why all of a sudden will they not do anything? Something's not right here. Counter. What, are they just not gonna... Okay, 8. Let's try 1.2. No, we won't do 1.2. Let's try 1.1. No, we won't do 1.1. So they'll do under. I'll do that if they agree to that. So I want extra money. If they'll give us a lump sum of cash. Well, it looks like they did. That'll help pay for some of our research. Speaking of which, how is our research itself? Our research efficiencies and all that. You are working on our efficiency and our tech level, which is good. Yeah, lump sum, that's good. Now, we could work on our industrial goods a little bit more. And try to beef that up a little bit. But oil at this point is a big deal. Okay, so the Russians now want another 70,000 tons. Which we have enough of, mind you. That's okay. We're definitely going to counter. This time, though... Do you have any tech that I want? These are all designs. No. Somehow I can see their units. Oh, bunch of airships. No text that we have. It's probably all the different arrangements we have with them. No. You want to do an extra 600. Okay, you'll do that much. Oh, actually, I know what to do. Okay. So for the same amount of time, you're going to give me oil. You're okay with that much, so let's try to up that. You're okay with that? Ooh, you're okay with that too. They really need industrial goods. They really need their industrial goods. Fine, let's go to times 90. We'll do times 90. What half? Okay, we'll do times 7 then, because they're producing probably more than they. They're willing to give me all their oil, their current oil right now. I'll do that because I think that's fine, and I want an extra 200 billion. Nope. How about an extra 80 million? Nope. How about an extra 10 million? You're willing to give me an extra 10 million? What, 20? Nope. So somewhere in there, 10's fine. So we're going to give them 70,000 tons of industrial goods. In return, they're going to give us every day that we give them the 10,000 tons, they're going to give us $65 million plus 3.7 million barrels of oil. Plus, they're going to give us a lump sum payment up front of 10 million. I don't see a problem with this because even the Russians are producing, I know they're producing oil at a ridiculous rate. So it's not like they're going to like fall into arrears with this. So, and that gives me more stockpile for our oil until we actually have the technology to pump oil out of the ocean, or at least when it's water covered. And it didn't matter. Failed. They do not have one of the necessary components to meet an obligation. That probably was the oil, because oil's constantly ticking down. I shouldn't have asked for that much oil. They're gonna ask for more in a second, anyways, probably. And we'll just redo that. Won't ask for as much oil. What is it that our research is waiting on? It's probably waiting on microscopes. And then all these are waiting on stuff. You're waiting on land force improvements. That's from the Russians there. They just want a lump sum of 82,000, which was what we would have agreed to. So we're going to counter and say, no problem, but I want times 7 oil. I'm not going to ask for a lump sum cash, because it could have been cash too. Could have been either cash or the oil. We'll find out in a second. Costa Rica owes us industrial goods. I shouldn't have traded with them. No, I'm not going to bother with you. If this goes up a lot, then we know. Yep, they gave us oil. Okay, we're good. Should go up a lot more again. Boom. Oh, perfect. Okay, so now we have supply, or an increase the supply to this. Wow, those guys aren't even there yet. Do we have a barracks here? No, we're just going to go over there. And what's going on here? Oh, I paused the building of this, didn't I? I'm going to send them over here, and then I'm going to... I'll build the barracks here. I'm going to build an airfield. Let me tell these guys, hey, for construction, help that location, please. Get those 2 things done. Unit design complete. We're sitting at about 14 minutes. We still got a little while to go. So we're waiting on land force improvements and modern microscopes. Modern microscopes could be 22 days, and you're going to be almost 300 days. So modern microscopes is our main thing here. This is a 1929 tech, so we're about 5 years ahead of the tech curve, which is good. England wants to give, or wants, okay, we'll counter this. I'd be happy to counter this. You have oil? No, you don't have oil. Agriculture, Rubber. You have a lot of rubber built up. But what is your... They have 21 million barrels of oil sitting around. What's your industrial good capacity here? Hey, up to 171 tons. So obviously you're not gonna. How about your industrial? Ooh, your consumer goods are horrible. Your military goods are good though. How about your uranium? Best part is they don't need their uranium, so they're gonna How about you give me all your uranium? Good. That'll help. And as for money, an extra billion. How about an extra 6? I'm not going to go for 6. 4? Nope, not 4. Not 3. Not 2. Let's try closer to 2. Nope. Just under 2. Okay, so 1,000 they accepted. There we go. 1.5 million. So 1.5 billion dollars. A lump sum of 200, well, almost 300 million for 84,000 tons of oil. Plus, we're taking 34,000 tons, or kilograms, or basically 34 tons of uranium from GB. Our construction in Africa is going. Money is flowing into research. Wish it would tell you what they didn't have there, because they're not using uranium unless they sold some of it. It may have been a money thing. Because we definitely have the uranium, so, or the industrial goods. Yeah. So what we're gonna do? Hey, our pioneers finally showed up. Okay. So, what we're going to do is we're going to build military. We're going to build, first and foremost, a seaport. No, we're not. We're going to build military. So, we're going to go with a barracks. An airfield. Now we're going to build a seaport. A supply depot. And that's going to be it for now. We're also going to tell these guys, hey, do me a favor, build a road. And then when that's done, we'll start building. Actually, I can probably build the roads now here. I won't build any roads on this because it's going to be just all bridges. Like there'll be a bridge here. Actually, I think that's the only spot there'll be a bridge. We'll build, transport, road. I think that's in a spot where there's a bridge, actually. No, there's no bridge there either. Nice. So jungle, jungle. Okay, we're good there. I'm definitely going to want a barracks on this island, on each one of these islands. So build military barracks. And I think that's good for construction for the moment. You guys, construction there. As for goods, so we can get lots of agriculture out of here. Oh, there's another town right there. A lot of our agriculture is up there. Coal, nothing. There's metal here, so right now the railroad line is going to go this way. No uranium. Okay, so we're going to build a rail line, and it's going to go across the top here and then swing down. Rail, it's going to come like this. And come straight up like so. And then later on, we can actually fend it this way a little bit, maybe. But it looks like the majority of our goods are up here, so. And I didn't actually look at these islands over here. Coal, no. Yeah, metal over there. So we're actually going to go build, transport, rail. Just like that. Oil, no. Timber's good, but it's along the road there. Same with those. And agriculture, okay. So we're pretty good, actually, over here. Pretty good. We don't have to worry too much about any of that stuff for a while. Wow, that's a lot of exclamation points. What is this? Countdown to election. Elections. Oh, these are all the countries that got independence. They're all having their elections all at the same time. Their independence. Wow. Holy crap. That's a lot, even though smokes. We are still supporting Bulgaria. Okay. Not anymore. Because they like us completely. If I bring up the world, how do you feel about us, map? Okay, so China doesn't like us. A lot of countries in Africa don't like us. South America is not a fan of us. The U.S. is a fan of us. Canada is not. Britain likes us. Recent released countries don't. China doesn't. So I think China is going to be our next. We're going to go with Canada and China, and Australia as the next country. Oh, that's actually, yeah. We're going to go with Quebec. Yeah, Quebec we're going to support. Canada we're going to support. Australia we're going to support. China we're going to support. Who else doesn't like us? Now we have our countries here in the north. I do probably want to take out. Denmark. How is your oil situation? Okay, so there's no oil here theoretically. Nothing. Coal. There's nothing there. Nothing there. Metal. A little bit of metal. There. Uranium. Oh, uranium right there. Sweden, Finland. Okay, so Denmark will also give us a jumping point from Greenland in to North America if we ever go to war that way too. There's the Faroe Islands, who has theoretically no leader. Yeah, I'm not going to be friends. See, I need to be friends with a lot of these countries, so yeah. So we're supporting that many countries for now. It's what, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. That's what, 7 million going away, give or take. Yeah, so each country is different. Like this one will be 69 million. So at least we know now if we wanted to have different parties in power, now would be the time to support, or once these elections are all over, you know, the plan would be to support somebody else. Who is Russia at war with? Japan, okay. And you're allied with France and GB. Okay. Costa Rica owes us, yeah, it's no big deal because they're pretty much economically boned. Modern microscopes will be done in 9 days. Theoretically. So I think we're going to put a cut here in this episode. What was that? That was probably a unit design complete. Yep. Anti-tank weapons. Okay, we're good there. What was here? Airfield and the barracks in Leh. Boop. Perfect. So they're still going to help build the other two places. How about our military facilities down here? Yeah, you guys are still not even close, are you? Holy smokes, guys are taking forever. By the time they get here, this is probably going to be done. Zanzibar, countdown to election, eh? You don't have oil, coal. They have agriculture. Agriculture and people. So, nothing important. Well, this is going to be the end of this episode. In the next one, we're going to continue on and hopefully finish our working on the Far East locations and work on fixing up this whole oil. Remember, whole plan here is oil. Get hold of our oil situation, get that up and running, get that good to go. Spend as much money as we can on our tech, get that up to date, modernize that, and then switch over and rotate over all our units and work on our infrastructure out here in the east. And then we're going to take a move on New Guinea and get more access to some more oil. Thanks for watching. See you guys in the next episode.